Hey, hey, hey! It is August 10th, 2017, Thursday. This is vlog number 8.
Okay.
Everybody tells me, quit speaking German.
Yeah.
But yes, it's August 10th, which is also happy birthday to you.
Okay, that's enough.
Happy birthday to
that's
you.
Good.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Awesome.
Oh,
Happy
Lord.
birthday to you. Yeah, it's her birthday today.
Yep. Yay.
And can you guess where we're going and what we're doing for her birthday? Who in their right mind would pick out of anything in the world for your birthday? What are we doing?
Going to thrift stores. That's what I wanted to do. But don't tell anyone because this is our second time.
Yeah.
Going.
But
yeah.
we pretty much, I'm trying to think, what did we buy the last time we were out? Oh, we bought that backpack, which it sold for $130, something like that, or
no.
140.
Wait,
100.
what backpack are we talking? The black one?
No, the oh, was that not this time? That must have been the time before that.
No, that was,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're old.
I can't remember, but I can't even remember the stuff we picked up last time.
Yeah, me either. It's been that long.
It all got listed though, I'm pretty sure.
I listed the few things. You listed. I don't remember what it was, but anyway.
Anyway, okay, you know, everybody knows I was talking about my office is a total wreck, right? And it's just, you don't want to work. And when I say a total wreck, it's just cluttered. There's stuff everywhere. And I don't even want to sit down and list because I got to like push stuff off my desk to set the item there that I'm actually wanting to list, or kick stuff out of the way so I can actually get to the photo taking area to take pictures of something I want to list. Well, I said, screw it. I'm going to clean up my office.
He cleaned.
I did.
His office.
And what it did is it actually motivated me. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I mean, I got up really early. And when she got up, I'm like, honey, I got my office clean. And I have been busting out listings all morning. And sure enough, sold 5 things. Literally 5 things that I just listed. And that's how we like to run our store. When we list something, honey, tell me if that Lincoln is about to lose his tire. No, look, right there. Look, oh shoot. See how it's cocked in and see how the front's bouncing?
Yeah, it might be bad.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Okay, while we run off the road trying to look at the Lincoln, just let him pass. Wow, that can't be healthy.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna, well, I think their axle might be like broken.
Yeah, their front axle or something. It's messed up.
Yeah.
Their front tires going in like that.
They almost rear-ended. Yeah.
That made me start sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got up today, been listing, getting some really good offers, but not quite what I want. So, many times when I just list something, I'm priced very competitively, and I do put best offer on everything. I think I listed something for 50 bucks and they offered me 50, and
50 and they offered you 50?
No, I listed it for 50, they offered me 30.
I was gonna say, man,
yeah, it was $49.99. And I'm like, I sent him a response back and said, you know, 35 is the best I can do on this. I said, that's a fair price, so I'm waiting. And somebody, I listed a Wii. People say Wii's don't sell. Listed a Wii, 1 controller, no games, no nothing, and it sold within a couple hours for 50 bucks. You know, got 10 bucks in it, quick sale. All I did is plugged it up to the TV. It runs great. It's got 1 controller. That's it. And so that was a really quick sale. Found those little PlayStation 3 wireless guitar dongles. I hate shipping the guitars. The guitars are sitting in the garage. I don't even list the guitars. I just take the dongles and list them, and I know you can get more money for them. But
we're behind the Lincoln.
Oh yeah, we are behind it now.
Anyway, go
it's
ahead.
a Lincoln Navigator.
Well,
it looks like a minivan.
It's real low to the ground.
It's in bad shape.
It's rough. Yeah.
But anyway, listed those. They sold real quick. Just a lot of the stuff I've been listing is just sold really quick. So a lot of times, here's a nugget. We listed a brand new pair of UGG boots, okay? And when we took the pictures of them, we took the pictures of them like as though they're worn tall.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
This is a lesson you might consider.
Up to the calves.
Because I'm the one that listed them that way. But I did that to show that they're the tall ones.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we got a message today from somebody saying, hey, I was just wondering if by chance those can be worn like rolled down.
Yeah.
And I sent them, they said they wanted it for a gift. I sent a message back saying, oh, absolutely. These can actually be worn in 3 different, I mean, I sounded really like I knew what I was talking about. But I said, sure, they can be worn in 3 different styles, tall, mid, and low. And I sent them pictures of it. I said, you can look at the pictures of the listing as tall.
They're the sweater material
yeah,
ones.
they're like this tall.
And so you can, they have the big buttons, you know, on the side. So you can...
well, when you roll them down, you have the little buttons. So it looks good. So I rolled them halfway, sent a picture, and then rolled it all the way down, sent a picture. And so, and then what I did is I went ahead and just added those 2 pictures to the listing so people can see it in all 3 different stages. So,
and I listed those high, I think, like for 90 bucks.
Yeah.
Because of the size.
Well, it's just something, I mean, it's something like that. We don't look to sell within 10 hours. I mean, it's not everything we sell, we expect to sell really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put them at 40 bucks and they probably sell in an hour.
Yeah, but no, something like that, we'll sit on that for a while.
But give me a $50 offer and I'll take it all day long, I'm telling you.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well.
No, that's where we disagree.
You're not me.
Chad tends to price things
super competitive and people want to know.
And I do too. I'm very competitive, but on the high end. Like I don't know. I do.
Yeah.
What?
And that's why we sell. That's why we sell one of the items you list every now and again. Nothing really quick.
I don't expect to sell.
I know
like
you don't.
My Starbucks mugs.
Yeah.
I priced them a little bit high, but well, I assumed that I expect that they're going to sit there for a while. But I think we're consistently selling one every couple days.
Well, sure, but
you know,
okay,
and that's okay.
And this is really important: the Starbucks mugs. There is nothing about Starbucks mugs that's a quick sale anyway.
No.
So you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot by pricing it stupid low because it still may not sell.
Them high anyway, because you know they're gonna sit there. You know people are gonna lowball you. So
it just all depends on what it is.
Yeah.
It just depends. So what you were talking about? People having slow sales, which you'll never hear us complain about slow sales.
No, I was just thinking, and I sort of have a challenge for people. As we all know, this time of year is slow for a lot of people on eBay. Or well, a lot of people. And sales, you know, are here and there. And, you know, take this opportunity of everything being slow because I know that a lot of people, and we get messages all the time.
They get down.
A lot of people get down on themselves, get down, you know, on their business. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, you know, so they start to question, you know, what they're doing. You know, like, am I really supposed to be reselling? I mean, we literally have people this time of year saying that, questioning their own business. So my advice would be, it's sort of a challenge, because when you get in that state of mind, it's hard to get out of your head. But one way you can do that is to maybe reach out and help someone And I'm not saying, I'm saying, like, say take a new reseller, somebody who, you know, may be new to reselling on eBay, or new to Amazon, or new to YouTube even. Take a little bit of time, because it will help you get out of your head, step out of your comfort zone,
and reach
out to someone, you know, and just help them. Maybe give them a little advice, or give them some of your time. Especially, you know, you guys who have been, you know, reselling for 100 years, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of wisdom that you can offer people. I mean, and I think Chad and I, we kind of take that for granted. And sometimes when we make our videos, we take things for granted. Like people, we assume people know certain things. Like new resellers, we assume know certain things. And that's not the case always. So we, you know, I don't know. I'm just challenging everyone to, during this slow time, reach out and do something for someone else. Get out of your head and see what happens. I think you'll feel better.
Yeah, and I had somebody come to me here a couple days ago, and they're at their wits' end. Yeah. They're like, I've asked people to look at my store, and I've even called eBay, and everybody tells me that everything looks good. My title's good, my pictures are good, my description's good, I'm mobile friendly, everything. And my pricing is good. Yeah. But no, everybody says everything looks good, and nobody has anything to offer other than you look good. I don't know why your items aren't selling. Yeah. Well, my first question to them, and I am not beating up on any genre, any niche, no, anything like that, but my first question was, by chance, are you selling used lower end clothing? Yes, that's what I'm like. Nobody has told you why your sales are slow and you're in the lower end clothing market. And he says, no. I said, the market is so saturated.
Right.
It's when you have, and I gave the example, you get a Ralph Lauren polo, and I can talk about this because I've sold clothing.
We've done it.
And you get a Ralph Lauren polo, okay, and you price it at $14, and then you go look on eBay for Ralph Lauren polo, you put free shipping, you put everything on there, you're hoping to get best match or whatever people strive to get for. But you go look on eBay and there's 35,000 Ralph Lauren polo shirts.
Right.
What's the chances somebody's gonna see yours and buy yours because there's 35,000 other sellers selling literally the exact same thing? It's becoming a matter of odds instead of setting yourself apart from everybody else, okay? Because now you're just a number in the big
algorithm
melting pot, you know, of who is going to get their stuff seen first.
Who's going to get chosen?
You know, and so you need to really consider that when you're dealing in a market that is so saturated, that has got just thousands and thousands and thousands of competitors. And that's my explanation to him. My advice to him was, you know, you may not want to hear this, and I know that the stuff that you're getting is easy to get and it's plentiful and everything else, but my advice to them would up your game, buy better quality items, because better quality equals less competition overall on eBay.
Well, and if you have 20 bucks to spend, you know,
don't go buy 5 shirts that's going to sit in your store for 9 months.
Or 10 shirts that are, you know what I mean?
Buy one thing that will sit in your store for a week, and then you're making the profit there and back. It's really it could be a step out of your comfort zone. Yeah. But if you're frustrated, if you're sitting there, this is crazy.
Right.
You know, there's just...
And you're questioning, what am I doing wrong?
You might not be doing anything wrong,
yeah.
other than in a market that's got so much competition that you see gamers or people who sell video games go through the same thing a lot of times. And I don't know, it's just...
Well, and this time of year, I mean, this time of year is rough anyway.
Yeah, and
so
it's mostly with people who are niched up, or whatever. If they're into one particular market that is really feeling the blunt of a slow period because that whole market gets slowed down. You know, if I'm selling a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, but I also sell video games, and I also sell vintage toys, and you know, at least if this market is so bogged down, this market can pick up a little bit, and we could be making money on this while this stuff is just sitting there. So
yeah,
I know it's frustrating,
I know it is.
And I don't want it to sound like I'm beating up on clothing sellers or anything like that.
Well, it's a fact. I mean, you can't. We're not telling you, you know, what to buy and resell. It's just, that's a fact.
Look at it like this: the big time clothing sellers, the big time. I'm talking people who, I mean, are have got thousands and thousands of items listed. What happens is, the way it's looked at is, when you're dealing in quantity, you can have slower sales but still make it, because think of it like this: for every 100 items you have, maybe you have one item that sells a day. Well, if you have 1,000 items, that's 10 items selling a day. If you've got 2,000 items or 10,000 items, you see how it can grow significantly. If you're trying to deal in the lower end clothing market and only having a couple hundred listings, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, because the low end clothing market has to be based on bulk to be
quantity. It has
profitable and to be able to maintain through a slow period.
Yeah, I agree.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hope it makes sense, and I'm not trying to act like I'm a big, huge clothes. I just have done it, and I know how it works.
We've done it, and we've been through that slow time doing it.
We used clothes to help us transition when we moved here, and guess what? We got out of it as quick as possible. So
it's just not our thing, and I know I respect a lot of people that do clothing because you know, but yeah, it's just not our thing.
And even for hiring clothing, it could still be a slow period.
Yeah.
But you know, in general, overall, eBay may be a little bit slower, but certain markets within that can really take a hit, and you see people talking about it all day long, every day.
I just don't want people to get so down that they give up, because it will pass. This is almost over. You know, this slow period, you know, gear up for...
And the reason why we're bringing this up is because it is a fact that when a lot of people start on eBay and start with reselling, they start with clothing because it's so easy to get, and it doesn't take years to get to understand and know, and you can you know, start off running. And so, but a lot of these people are new and they haven't had to deal with this, and so that's why we're here telling you why it may be happening and what you can do.
And don't give up.
But what you don't do is just stop listing.
Right. That's the worst thing you could do.
If times are slow, that means you have extra time when you're not shipping. Just keep listing and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. For us, when times are slow, we take time off. So it depends on your business of how you do it. But like I said, we're not complaining about slow sales because it's what we put into it. But that should do it. 20 minutes. Bam.
Okay. Yes, we're at Salvation Army. We haven't been here, so hurry up because I want to go in.
Okay. Okay, Kim is getting some coffee. We went into the Salvation Army, picked up 3 things. Kim found a really cool pair of, or a really cool fry boot. I almost said a pair of fry boots, but she could not find the other one. Oh, they were nice, and she could not find the other one. And the ladies at the Salvation Army that work there were trying to find it. They could not find it, so they kept the one that they had, put it behind the counter, and put our name on it in case they found it. So yeah, they had like 15 bucks on them, and it would have cost like 8 or something like that. But we did pick up this one. We got this for $10. They had 20 on it, and I told them, because it was I think 40% off, and I told them, it's like, yeah, she goes, well, we have that one up there, because we were looking at some older stuff. I had gotten 2 older things, and she says, well, we got that one up there. I'm like, yeah, I saw that. I said, but for $20, I really don't think, I just don't know enough about it. I said, $10, I'll buy it. But it's this, and I don't know what it is, but it's Japanese. It's made by Tommy. It's got all the Japanese writing and stuff on it, so I think it'll do good. I don't think I can go wrong with it. But and then another thing I got, this is cool. The old Carryall Cape Canaveral playset. This is just cool. It's made by Lewis Marks Company, and I don't know the date on it, but it doesn't have everything in there, but it's got enough stuff in there to where I can really make my money back. It's got the helicopter, it's got the rocket, it's got the I mean, just this right here, the replacement for this truck thing is like 20 bucks, and the same with this truck, and it's got a rocket platform, and it's got the fences, but the actual play set, oh shoot, the actual play set is like the military installation, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much a no-brainer, and it's that old school stuff that I like. So we got that. It was like 30 bucks for everything. So now we got this. The box is a little rough, but it's the D-Day, the Battle for Normandy playset. So it's old. I don't know the date. It's made in Hong Kong. It says some parts made in Hong Kong. That's kind of funny. But I don't know. It's got the B-17 bombers and submarines and all kinds of stuff. The box is a little tattered. I'll be able to clean that up a little bit. It's torn. Here's a battleship that goes to it. So there's all kinds of stuff in there. Little airplanes. But that's just pretty cool. I love this. I love this old stuff like this. And just because you see a box is torn or something, and I don't know the value of this, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's junk. Okay, so just because the box may be in rough condition, a lot of times stuff like that, the box doesn't even come with it. So the box was destroyed, and all they have is the pieces. So any amount of the box can be a good thing, even if it's in rough condition, especially on older toys and stuff. But that's where we're at. That's what we picked up, and we'll get home and get this thing uploaded. Probably go to dinner tonight and give my gift to Kim. So thanks, guys.